Yo, look at that fucking loser.
I don't know, man. He doesn't look too happy.
Yo, fuck's sake! Is that your sister's shirt or
Dude,
what?
You're such a dick.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go talk to him. Hey, man. Don't look so excited. I'm sorry my friend's a dick. But we're having some people over tonight. How would you feel about coming over?
So what did that weird guy say?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fucking assholes, man.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode. Today's guest is Randall Wood.
Hello. Yeah, brings us back for sure.
Dude, you ever think about like your last name? Like,
Yeah. How it could have been anything else. Yeah.
well, no, dude, because I was like, usually like before a podcast, I'll like imagine how it's gonna be,
All right.
and ours went pretty well. Like when I
Cool.
was driving
Cool.
around. So don't fuck this up. But no, I was just wondering, like, would you ever open up like a? No, would you ever open up like a wood shop?
No.
Really?
No.
Not at all.
No. What did you call Woods? Woods Wood?
Well, it'd be cool, dude, if you called it like,
Randy's Wood?
yeah. And then when you walk in, it's just like strap-ons. Just no wood.
Yeah. No. Are they made of wood or something? Or just it's the
Yeah,
wood. The
like-
wood is the hard strap.
It's the cock.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like, you know, like someone says like,
Morning wood.
yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. I get it.
So it would be like patent pending.
No, I don't think I could patent that. As much as if I could, then yeah, I'd probably open this up because I'd probably make some money. If I could patent that shit, I'd probably do it. But man, when you say it like that, it actually sounds a lot better. But no, it's definitely not in my my foresight for sure.
I was thinking about that like when I was driving around. I was like, should I say it? But here we are.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it's definitely something. I mean, I've had the
I could
jokes
see you
growing
in like
up,
a no, I could see you in like a courtroom, like, you know, just straight faced.
just as like who am I in the courtroom? Like what? Am I in the fucking jury or like am I being tried right now? And the
No,
judge is like, "Yo, Mr. Wood."
They're like approving the patent, and you're like,
Oh,
and they're like,
that's
okay,
that
so
type
like,
of court.
can you explain your idea? You're like, well,
Go on, I
it's,
just go on Shark Tank. You know the TV show Shark Tank.
you're just like, yeah, so
I have this $1 million idea, sharks. I want you to invest in, especially you, lady. Like, no.
I'd be watching from my house, dude. I just have like 2 blunts in my ears, like 2 in my nostrils, just like 1 in my mouth. I'm like,
All right, cool.
this kid's got it.
Yeah, no, I mean, help me invest then. I mean, if you want to be a partner, we can, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, you know?
Oh, I'll lend you some money, dude.
I'll give you some free dildos and shit. Give you some free wood, you know?
Yeah. You just give me like your bank account information. I just
Yeah,
take
no, I'm
all
all
of
set
your
with
money.
that, but you don't have to get that. You can write me a check or something, and we can call it a day. But
Dude, all I need is your social security number.
yeah, and just like the last 4 digits of my fucking credit card, and like my street address, right?
Good shit, man.
Sounds like that the Indian dude I talked to before I got here on the phone.
Jesus.
Okay.
We'll cut that out. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's accurate. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, no, I do feel bad for those people who like get caught up in those scams.
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
you've won a brand new Mercedes.
Yeah.
And they're just like, what do you need from me?
Free cruise, honk
Yeah.
honk.
Yeah. They're like, can I send you my social security card through mail?
Can I
And
just
the
take
guy's
a
like,
picture
yeah.
and give me your phone number,
Yeah.
and I'll just.
The address is in like Jamaica.
All right. Yeah.
We're off to a good start, man. We're fucking killing it.
I love it, dude. I love this.
We should just stop right now and publish this.
It's like solid, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes of
It's good to see you,
conversation.
man. Good to see that you
Yeah,
haven't.
dude, it's been a while, man.
Yeah,
I was
it's
starting
been
to think
like,
about the last time we actually saw each other.
I was actually thinking about it in the car, dude, and it was on Block Island, dude, and I was like
yeah, if you wanna count
pissing.
that, yeah.
I was literally walking around I was like, I literally had tequila in a water bottle, just plain.
That's how you got to do it over there.
And I was like, I was so drunk. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to walk down the beach by myself and maybe I'll see someone I know. So I hear someone like yell my name and it's you. And I go, yo, Randy, why don't you come suck this cock? And
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you with your girlfriend and you just walked away.
Yeah, probably, dude. That's probably what I would do if I was.
Your girlfriend was like, "Oh, who's that?" And you were just like, "Nah, I don't know who that is."
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, wrong guy.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, no, I saw you a few. I think I saw you the past
Last
2
year
times.
too. You were on the boat and stuff. Yeah, I saw you there, and I was trying to think. It was probably high school or like when I went to one of your comedy shows or something like that. But I don't count that shit. I mean, we didn't have a conversation. So
did you?
I went to like 2 of them. Yeah.
Was this like 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you like your first 2 or something like that, like. Yeah.
It's just like bombing.
Hey man, I had a good time because like I told my parents like I'm going to watch John Psyche do stand up comedy, and they're like, wait a minute.
You're just having an aneurysm.
They're like, John Psyche, like he speaks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sometimes, but
not always.
you know, it's not really worth listening to half the time.
Dude, yeah. your mom went to my mom's work. And she was like, "Oh my god."
Where's your mom work?
Market Basket.
Oh,
dude.
all right, cool.
So she was fucking slicing it up, dude. Fucking, and your mom was there.
Hand me some cold cuts, you know.
Yeah. So Pam was like, "Maureen, like we got to go to a show one day," and my mom was like, "Yeah."
Did your mom go to your shows?
No.
Okay.
And my mom told me, she was like, "Yeah, like me and Pam, we want to come to a show," and I was like, "No."
Honestly, if my mom, I didn't hear about that, but if my mom told me that, I'd say no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no.
I was like, "Yeah, mom, maybe in like 7 years when I'm dead."
Okay, there you go. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there'll be too many shows.
I don't even know how they would react. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they would be expecting something that was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, my mom definitely knew something was up with you. Because, like, when we would hang out or, like, we'd go, like, somewhere before we could drive, like, my mom would pick us up and, like, she'd be like, this kid doesn't say a word, but the whole car ride, I'm sitting there laughing. And, like, you'd be, like, texting me, like, the stupidest shit. Like,
oh, yeah,
I
do
just remember
that.
like, I'd be sitting in the front seat, be dead silent, I'd just be fucking laughing, dude. My mom's like, what's so funny? Like, and she knew it was you. Like, she knew it had to be something you were doing. Yeah. But you never said a word. So, like, she's like, what could it really be? But, like...
Yeah, but if she saw those texts...
Yeah, dude, I wish I still had some of those conversations,
those
man.
were some fucked up texts, dude.
Yeah. It was... it's 2021 now. We can't say half that shit.
I wouldn't even be able to rember half that stuff, dude.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't let my mom go to one of your shows. There's no shot.
Yeah, I would expect you to hold her back. Yeah. Just be like, you're not doing this. That would be... I mean, realistically, I think they might laugh at a few jokes. I think when it gets weird, though, I don't think they would be on board. You know what I mean?
I don't think they'd
like if I went out there and I was like, yeah, like I had a dream, I was spanking in an open meadow, and then all of a sudden, an attack helicopter came down and just started ripping up the field, and I just blew one out. Like they'd be like,
my mom's leaving. My mom is getting out of her seat and turning around, bro. Like that's why I'm like, Mom, I'm not letting you go to this shit. Like, yeah, she's not staying for that. She's not there for that.
You just hear heads like smacking against the table. Yeah, man. So that's there's always parts of the show that they get dark sometimes. Those are my favorite parts, though.
Yeah, that's definitely what.
Like,
gets
dude, I can tell the
audience,
old people jokes. Like what? But, dude, I just love like seeing someone just like genuinely confused. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, I mean, you do it a lot, so some of the shit you say, I can tell you get a pleasure out of it. Yeah,
dude, it's just unreal satisfaction.
It hasn't changed since elementary school, so I knew what I was getting myself into when I said, "Hell yeah, I'm down for this." Like,
good to see you, though, man.
Yeah, no, I think the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I've been talking to a couple of people. We should go hit the golfing range or something like that, and
you think so?
Go fishing or something. Yeah, I heard you've been golfing. And I got a set of clubs during this quarantine. So.
I didn't know you golf, man, but we should definitely go out there. It's not going to be.
I'm
mature.
as unathletic as I was in high school, so I don't golf good. But
dude, you don't have to be athletic to golf. You just need a bunch of beer.
Yeah, I'm good at that part. That part I'm good at. Yeah.
I went with Cam, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cam in a while.
Really?
We should all go,
man.
Golfing, yeah.
Yeah, we should jerk each other off too.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
I'm just letting you know, like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you can fondle and whatever.
But dude, I went with Cam. It was actually a lot of fun, man.
Cool.
He was like, yeah, man, I just got back from Florida, and I was like, dude, let's,
Did he move back up here or not?
I have no idea, man. I was just like, first things first, dude, let's grab a set and let it rip.
Have you been golfing for a while, or is this something you just
I
started?
I bought a golf set from Dick's when I was in high school for like $100. And
Same
I
set.
used it for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what?
Yeah, we used to go to the driving range every once in a while, too.
Yeah.
Remember that dude backed into me at the driving range? You remember that dude? Like, we're literally trying to park, and, like, this dude just backing up, and I'm, like, wailing on the horn. Okay, guys.
That was so funny, dude.
I'm like, dude, I can't picture you being a golfer. And I'm like, oh, no, we used to go to the driving range.
Dude, that was so funny. You were like pulling in, and this guy just didn't even look, just backed right into you.
Straight into us.
Oh, dude, I was dying laughing.
And it was like a piece of shit car, so I really didn't care. But
Yeah.
the guy gets out, he's like, what happened? And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean just happened? Like,
Well, your reaction was hilarious because you literally said, "What the fuck?" Man?
dude, like, does he not have a mirror? Like, we were.
I mean, he was pretty old, dude. He looked like a
yeah.
walking nutsack, so I don't really think he knew where he
Yes.
was. And you were kind of like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?"
Old people golf, so at
Yeah.
the driving range, that makes sense, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've herniated a few discs.
Golfing?
Yeah, dude, I remember I saw this kid we both knew at the driving range, and he yelled, "Yo, let me see that swing!" And I go, "Okay." I take out a driver I got. It was like a Nike Combat driver, dude. It was like wicked expensive, but I got it at a yard sale for like $40, and I was like wicked excited to have it, dude. So I go, "All right, man, watch this shit." I swing as hard as I can, and I fucking let go of the club. And it's like nighttime, dude, so you can just see the club. And dude, I didn't even get it. I just left it there.
Yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to, like, go run down? And,
Well, you're
like,
supposed to
get
tell
it,
them.
or-
You're supposed to be like, "Hey, listen, I just let go of my club. Like, can you fucking get it for me?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, like we'll send one of the,
The guys in those little golf carts, the
Yeah.
caged golf carts.
yeah, the ones that get paid like $2 an hour, dude. They'll send them out there to grab it for you." But I was just like so humiliated. I was like, I just can't do it.
Well, I'm just going to go now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know how to phrase it. Just be like, "Yeah, like I just slipped out of my hands." Just
tell
tell
him
them
what happened. Yeah.
some
I
guy
mean,
was egging me on,
You
dude.
just gotta tell him what happened. Like, this dude wanted to see my swing, and just had to break out the guns, and yeah, just sent it a little too hard there, bud.
I went there once, the fucking Route 1 range.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went there once with my buddy, dude. And he introduces me to his friend, who I have no idea who he is. He's like, "Yeah, it's my buddy. We're just going to fucking rip it out here." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm just like, literally like being as mature as I can, just hitting the ball. His friend.
Being as mature, sorry to cut you off, being as mature as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
Cool. yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Sets the background,
yeah.
all right?
Like I wasn't screaming.
Okay.
Dude,
Racial profanity. At least. You were screaming, but let's be honest.
But dude, it's this kid just brings out like a 12-pack and just starts hammering beers.
At the driving range.
He keeps going back and forth in the bushes. Next thing you know, he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss," and we're like, "Okay."
Goes back to the bush.
Dude, he goes where the mini golf course is and starts
No.
pissing on the mini golf course.
No.
And like the owner runs out. He's like, "Dude, there's families over there." And he was like, "I'm sorry, like I didn't know." It's like, "How did you not know? There's 18 holes."
I'm
like,
18 beers
yeah.
in, man. That's
I was
how.
just like, "Look, man, like you look like you're a great guy, you know." Just pissing on mini
on
golf
the mini
courses.
golf course.
Yeah, man, it was wild.
All right.
But yeah, man, I think that was the last time I saw you was Block Island, dude.
Probably
but
for sure.
yeah, man, you don't look like you've changed at all. So
No, I mean, grown a little bit.
really,
Yeah, in like a couple different ways, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good to hear though.
yeah, whatever.
So like, you were working at like Manny's hockey shop, right?
Yeah. So I was working at the sports shop for a while. I left that place, got a job at it's like a cleaning supply company, like a maintenance supply company. Started
Yeah.
in their warehouse, but now I'm in sales. So like I drive around, I'm a salesman.
For the same company.
Yeah, for the same company. So I went from like the warehouse to their store down in Cranston. Then from the store, I got my own sales route.
Do you have to like actually like give a sales pitch to people?
I mean, like yes and no. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
just like having a conversation. Like I have a territory from Fall River out to the Cape, but like half the
Wow.
people I talk to are like custodians. and,
Oh,
like,
so they're probably
it's like cleaning supplies. Like I sell cleaning supplies, like hand sanitizer, like
yeah.
dispensers and shit like that. So like I'm talking to custodians, like people that clean buildings. Like it's pretty much as easy a conversation as you can have. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing formal about it. It's not like take a look at this product, buy one get one half off. Like no, it's not like that. It's like
Yeah.
you got to wipe your ass. Guess what? I have this toilet paper dispenser that's cheaper than the one you're using. Like
Wait, so if you're talking to custodians in Fall River and Cape Cod, are they just like aged out?
I think. You got at least one confused look.
Like,
I don't know. You gotta have to elaborate on that one, man. give me some more details because I don't know what you're going over.
are they on heroin?
No, these people have jobs, so it's like they usually if you're on heroin, you probably don't have a pretty stable job. So
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like-
Fall River and Cape Cod are kind of like hubs, for
they're two totally different places, man. Fall
Really?
River is for sure a hub, and like Cape Cod is like not at all. Cape Cod is like high end, like money out there.
No, dude, Cape Cod is fucking big on heroin.
I want to know where you
Dude,
went.
they have documentaries.
Did you
on
go to like P-Town or something? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, well that
P-Town
makes
is
sense.
actually-
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean P-Town is like a gay town,
Say it.
and yeah, I mean it's a town for gay people, and I mean I'm sure not that gay people get into heroin or anything.
No, it's not even
but
that, man. Cape Cod is like there's a huge
Really?
heroin epidemic in
No,
Cape Cod.
I don't notice
And
that.
most people don't believe it, man, because they go down the Cape to go to the beach and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
and
nice as
whatnot.
hell.
People go
Yeah,
to.
no.
I've been to P-Town, dude. I've gotten hit on by gay dudes.
Yeah, no, you know what?
And the last thing you think is like, people are probably, H-ing up out here. But dude, it's a fucking hub, man.
Yeah, I can't say I've run into that.
Yeah, I'll send you some articles, man.
I'm also I'm used to like Brockton, so
Okay. I know-
Brockton's part of my territory as well.
Yeah.
So I mean that's kind of like the worst of the worst right there. Like, sorry to anyone from Brockton, but
Yeah, shout out Brockton.
yeah, shout out Brockton. All the homies. But no, man. So yeah, I sell cleaning supplies. I go around. I make my own schedule. I mean, since COVID started, I've been actually really busy. I'm in the right industry. I'm selling hand sanitizer and like disinfectant spray and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
But
I'm sure, dude, I'm sure you could hook some people up, honestly, dude.
yeah, you want the goods, man? Just hit my line up.
Yeah,
you know?
I might
Go
hit
to
you
the
up with an
table,
offer, dude.
Yeah, sounds good. Get you those Lysol wipes you've been asking for.
Dude, honestly, like cleaning supplies kind of scare me a little bit because I don't even know what's in them, and I feel
no
like
one does. I don't know what's in them myself.
yeah,
I don't know what's in
exactly.
them.
Yeah,
I'm not a chemist. Like the chemist people make this shit. Like, and that's why like
yeah.
people die like when you mix this shit. Like the dude in the Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, you heard that like a while ago.
No.
Some dude in Buffalo Wild Wings like mixed like two chemicals together to like mop the floors.
Oh,
and,
really?
And made like mustard gas and like gassed out the restaurant, dude. Like the dude died, bro. Like I'm not lying. Like this dude like started making like he mixed chemicals together to like try and make his own cleaner. And like the dude made like a legit mustard
Really?
gas, and he died like from
Wow.
carrying the mop bucket out of the building to try and
Holy
help people. The
shit.
dude straight died. So it's like I tell people all the time, like you're not a chemist, like. You don't know what's in this shit. I don't know what's in this shit.
Yeah.
Just don't mix it. Like,
Yeah.
they made it this way for a reason. Like, don't go mixing this shit. Like,
Yeah, that's what scares me, man. Plus, like when there's such a
it.
high demand and there's such little supply, it's like they must be mixing different stuff, dude.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
dude, honestly, if somebody like literally just pissed in a bottle and was like, put a label on it, put a cover up on it, and they were like, listen, man,
people would
this
buy it.
shit will fucking this shit will like clean you up. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, people would buy it. Yeah, no, I mean, you gotta have a reputable source, you know?
Yeah, man, it's all about the
guess.
label. It's kind of like supplements. Like, you don't know what's in supplements, but dude, some of those labels, man, rock hard. They got like fireworks going off and stuff, and you're like, yeah, dude, I like this one.
Yeah, okay. That's the one you go for, right? I get it. I
Yeah.
mean, cleaning supplies I don't think work like a supplement like that. Like,
Really?
I don't think people
I don't know,
look
man.
at the
Some of,
label
like,
and just
the,
buy that, you know?
Dude, if I see like Clorox wipes, dude, I'm
You're
going
going
with
for the
those.
name brand.
Yeah.
I guess. You're gonna pay a lot more, but same shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, who gives a fuck, honestly?
Yeah, and not me, man. Like I do this shit every day, so
Yeah. I
it's
mean, that's good though, man. I remember seeing you at Manny's, and I was like, I don't know.
buying a pair of ice skates or something. Like
I don't even know why I was in there, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I looked at one skate, or
I think you bought ice skates and a hockey stick at one point. I'm almost positive you did.
maybe, dude. I honestly probably didn't buy a stick from there. I probably looked at a stick, and I was like, I can't afford this. Like, this is like a mortgage right now.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, hockey's an expensive sport for sure. I mean,
Yeah, man. So you left there, and now you're selling cleaning supplies, man.
yeah, I'm a salesman, man. I make my own schedule. I live my own life.
It's pretty. How do you like? Do you have like requirements for?
Yeah. So like. We have goals and shit like that, and I have to make like a weekly schedule for people I'm gonna call on and shit, and send it to my managers and stuff, and they
Yeah.
just kind of like monitor a little bit. Like they'll ask me a question here or there. Like it's really easy,
Yeah.
man. I make my own schedule, but I get paid on how well I do. So it's like I could screw off all week, and then I don't get paid as much as I would if I fucking worked all week. Like I mean, I get paid a salary, but there's also commission involved.
It's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Good
pretty
for you,
easy.
man.
That's why I'm here right now. You know, like, I'm on the clock till 5 o'clock. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
You should take me on a fucking, like a drive-by.
Well, like I'm not gonna be going out anywhere, but like if someone calls me or something like that, like I'll put it on speakerphone and we can both talk to them. Like, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was working this morning. I mean,
Dude, let me talk to one of the janitors.
I got you, dude. I'll let you.
All right.
You probably won't be able to understand them, but
Oh, really?
yeah,
Español?
there's a lot of language barriers, man. There's a lot of language barriers in this industry for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not just being an asshole. It's like
You ever
a real
think about
thing.
doing like Rosetta Stone or anything?
No, absolutely not. Fuck
Really?
that. Yeah, I don't want.
They
If
got
I
that-
don't have to learn anything new, I don't want to learn anything new right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. They have what do they have? That new learning app. It's like it's called like fucking butt cheeks, some shit.
Yeah, all right, I've heard that one. Yeah.
No, it's called Blabber, I think.
Oh, I've heard the commercials.
Yeah, they're like, you learn this
is it
shit.
Blabber?
Yeah, something like
whatever,
that.
Whatever, dude. Yeah.
It sounds like that. It's probably the exact opposite,
I'm
but
not downloading it.
yeah, they're like, you want to learn the language? 2 weeks, we got you. It's like, I don't fucking think so.
No,
Yeah.
I'm all set.
It's like I barely know how to read, so.
Yeah, I took French in high school too. So like,
Oh,
for
that's
me to-
right,
for me
dude.
to
You were
start-
big on French, man. I remember that.
It's not even that I was big on it. It was just easy, man. It was easy.
Really?
And I wanted to go to France over going to Spain.
Yeah.
So like I capitalized on that. So
Do you want to go to France for that P? Puss?
yeah, I mean that's obviously always
Really?
a goal when you go.
Did you
there,
go?
though. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to France.
What was it like? Did people smell like nutsacks?
No, they're hairy though. The hair thing
really?
is real. Yeah.
I heard everyone smells like a nutsack there.
I don't know, man. I got a bad nose. I don't know. It's probably. I mean,
I don't know, man. I got
a lot of cheese and shit, so
Yeah,
I'm sure it probably smells pretty
Fuck
bad.
yeah,
but
man.
at the time, I wasn't thinking of that. So
Yeah, I've always wanted to travel, man, but I never got to it, you know?
yeah, this was part of a school trip, so it's like it's not the same, you know.
Yeah, you were just going to send it.
Nah, I mean, I did turn 18, and the drinking age is 18, so like I turned
Yeah.
18 like on the trip. So I went like hard that night. Like I like turned 18, and like
Yeah.
while the chaperones were like walking ahead, like I kind of slowed down and like dipped into the liquor store and like we're getting bottles and stuff
Oh,
like
wow,
that.
dude.
Yeah, and it was fine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. So
That reminds me, I went on a school trip in college to New York City, and we went to literally the biggest, like, finance convention, like, in the world. And I
Right.
was literally shitted when we gave our presentation.
you want to give a presentation?
Yeah, we had to give a legitimate like portfolio presentation of like all the shit we were invested in, dude. And I had a bottle just filled with vodka.
I'm actually curious on what you were invested in. Honestly, I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, why'd you take that class? It doesn't sound like something that you'd really want to do. Like, why would you get into the public speaking and like the business side of shit?
Oh,
Gotcha.
finance?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a degree in finance.
Yeah, but are you doing it? Like, do you want to do anything with that? Like,
Yeah, I want to wipe my ass with my degree and ask for my money back.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, all right, yeah.
No,
cool.
I maybe, dude. Maybe if if farts don't work out, maybe I'll be like, hey, I have
Be
a degree in
number
finance.
cruncher, and like you can come help me pay my bills, or like what kind of finances are you trying to get it? Like,
Maybe like analytical shit like I did in college. So maybe if like the whole fart thing doesn't work out, just being myself and chasing
I think
my
it'll
dreams.
work out though. Don't
Yeah, if like chasing my dream doesn't
high
work out,
hopes.
and they're like, look, John, like it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I'll
fall
just
back.
I'll just go to a company and be like, hey, listen, I have a degree in finance, and they're gonna be like, how much experience do you have? And I'm gonna be like, none.
Worked at a bank for a couple
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
Like,
I've blown up a few cars, so
that's great for the finance world. Yeah, that'll definitely land you a job.
I've blown up a few toilets, not a few cars, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think they'd just be like, listen, like we're gonna get back to you, and then they won't get back to me, and I'll probably buy like a mobile home of some sorts, and
Dude, I fuck with that.
yeah, I'll probably create a business where I go around to houses around the mobile home community, and I'm like, hey, listen, do you need work done in your house? And they'll be like, yeah, like I've always wanted like new shutters, and I'll be like, okay, like I got
Go
you.
get a dozen eggs. Just start whipping.
No, I'll be
them
like,
at
yeah,
the
like
shutters.
I just need money to buy the shutters, and they'll be like, okay, like here you go. I'll be like, listen, I'll be here tomorrow, so I'll rent out like a U-Haul, and I'll just drive through their home.
new shutters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna leave like the U-Haul like on the outside so it looks like a U-Haul house. If you do it right, you know what I mean. Like,
if I hit it right, I think
Yeah.
I'll just go right through the mobile home,
and then like the trailer.
and then I'll
would
just
be the
keep
mobile
driving.
Okay,
I
yeah.
still have the funds for the shutters.
And they have no house to put shutters on, so it's like a win-win.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
So that's like my contingency plan right now. I have it written out and everything.
Cool. That's how you gotta make things work, you know.
Dude, I love like
Motivated.
your ability to keep a straight face is like really improved. Because I remember being in like classes with you and you were like the worst.
Yeah, man. No, it's definitely still bad, but
Dude, you're like Mr. Lynch, bro.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Mr. Lynch is, bro? Coach Lynch from back in the day, Little League.
No.
Really, dude?
Dude, I had like the same little league coach. Like
Really?
all through. I had
What
McQuaid-
team were you on?
McQuaid.
Oh, you're Mr.
I
McQuaid?
had the Cubs, so I was on the Cubs. I had Ross.
Okay. Oh, so you were in the
Spencer
National
and
League?
Austin, yeah.
You were in the
But then
National
I
League.
was like on as we got older, I was on McQuaid's team for.
Oh, Mr. Lynch was in the American League, dude. We had him on the podcast, man. Literally, straight face, can say like the funniest shit ever, dude. It's like you cannot break him.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely breakable. I mean, I don't think I've gotten that much better at a straight face.
Well, compared to like the past, because I'm thinking about like being in class with you,
yeah, no.
and I would just say like, just one
Stupid
random
as
thing,
shit.
and you would just
Oh, yeah.
die laughing.
Yeah.
I
Depends
remember.
on the situation, you know what I mean? Depends on the pressure that's around us. Like if I can't, like
I think you were honestly the worst person to sit next to, because I would, dude. I remember like we were in a class. I can't say names, obviously. The teacher was like, I wouldn't want to fight her. Let's just put it that way. And
Can you give me a grade? Like what grade are we talking?
we were sophomores in high school.
Okay.
And some kid comes in who happens to be gay, not against it. You know, we were just like, oh, there's so and so, and he goes, I left my Uggs here. He said it like that. He was like, I left my Uggs in class, and the teacher goes, okay. I mean, I left them behind the desk for you. And dude, you just go, yo, John, you see that shit? And you just start laughing your ass off, and I start laughing, and you like somehow I got in trouble for it. And I thought the teacher was gonna fight me. She was like, "John, you think that shit's fucking funny, bitch?" And I literally couldn't even
And
speak.
I bet you lied and said, no, I don't think it's funny, but.
Dude, I tremored like for the first time in my life. I couldn't speak. I was like, and she was like, "I'll fucking fight you."
Yeah.
And
nah,
you just
it's-
kept laughing.
Dude, sometimes I just don't care. Like, I'm gonna laugh. If you take offense to it, it's fine. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, good for you though, man. Like keeping a straight face, like
Yeah,
that really
thanks.
pays off in the long run.
yeah. I mean, you would know. I mean, you're like fucking stone
Yeah, I don't know.
face,
It's just
like-
something about your face, dude. Like it just makes me laugh, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
It depends on the person, man. There's some people where like it's the opposite. Like they'll look at me and I'll be straight faced, and they won't be able to stop laughing.
Right.
But you just bring out like an energy where I'm just like,
I fuck with that though. It's good
Yeah,
energy.
man, it's
you know what I mean?
positive energy.
It's a positive thing. I
Yeah.
think I'm trying to look at it as a positive thing, but
it might just be based off of our experiences as children.
I
maybe.
really think that has a big part of
Yeah.
to do with it. It's just thinking about the things that we've done. And
Yeah, just like trying not to think about it.
yeah. That's-
Dude, you remember those block parties you used to have?
Yeah.
On your street, man?
Yep.
I remember going to those, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We used to get like the big boxing rings and shit, and like
Yeah.
beat the shit out of each other. And
Yeah. I remember I wasn't even in your neighborhood. And
no,
I would
no,
just
there was a
go.
lot of people. Well, because like you hung out with people. Like
Mhm.
there was someone else, a couple people on the street you used to hang out with, and like you knew not just me on the street, you know. So
Yeah, I just remember specifically like everyone on that street would like put like weeks of effort into like preparing food, and they would just put it on their front lawn.
just go right. in
And I would just go right in, and they
Yeah.
would just be like, "Do you live in this neighborhood?" And I'd be like, "Yay!" And they'd be like, "You can have whatever you want."
yeah, just take it.
Yeah,
And they probably wouldn't want to stop you at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So
yeah.
and like there was a lot of kids on the street, so like they knew you were just one of like the hood rats from one of our friends, like just coming by.
Hood rat, dude.
Yeah, that's what you were when we were younger. Like
You think so?
yeah, you were a degenerate. Yeah.
I mean, I think now I'm a degenerate. I don't know about earlier. I feel like I was a pretty nice child.
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No,
Yeah.
I mean we can get into details if we want to. Like we can talk about stories. I
What
mean,
like experiences like do you remember like of me being a degenerate though? Like, did we ever light a penis on fire?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, right. We really? You have to ask this.
I mean, I've done it so many times.
We filled a water bottle with gasoline. When I I feel like I'm gonna incriminate myself if I say this was like 20 years ago.
We were
10
under
years
the
ago.
age. We weren't even 18.
No,
So-
absolutely not. No. Snuck out of one of our friends'
Dude,
house.
worst comes to worst, we'll just send this to the police department after
Yeah,
this.
and it was just like, I mean, we didn't harm anyone. We didn't like set someone's house on fire. We just went in the middle of a 4-way intersection and just. I remember.
So
I remember this vividly. You know why? Because I told you to poke a hole in the top of the water bottle, so you could actually spray it and like get the definition that you wanted. I know what you were going for, you know. So I was like, dude, just poke a hole. You're not gonna be able to dump it and like make it look like what you want. You're like, fuck this. You took the cap off and just dumped it all in one spot.
Really?
Yeah, and you're gonna remember this one part when I tell you it. You lit it. We started fucking running, dude. And I look back and the thing was like maybe a foot high off the ground. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't. We got like 10 feet down the road and looked back, dude. It was like 10 fucking feet tall.
Yeah.
And I remember you specifically saying, I've never seen you look that scared in your life.
Really?
Dude, I ran. Like, I was scared we were gonna catch something on fire. Like.
This was on a main road?
It was like in these back roads. You know, you got
Okay.
all these 4-way intersections where all these streets kind of come.
Dude, because the the primary time that I remember, right?
All right.
You weren't there, unfortunately. You would have literally.
Great story for the time. Then.
You would have asked your mom to pick you up. We took like a legitimate gallon of gas, like a red container of gas, and we went on Diamond Hill Road. And we were having a sleepover in this kid's backyard.
Mm-hmm.
So we snuck out late at night. We took the gallon of gas. And I took probably like 5 minutes to draw the penis. Like, it was massive. It took up the entire road.
Cool.
So this kid runs up to it, legitimately lights it. And then it fucking goes up in flames, probably like 5 to 6 feet. So we're already shitting ourselves. These kids run back to the house that we're at to go in the backyard. Mm-hmm. I was so scared. I literally slid under this dude's camper and the camper was right next to the flaming dick. That's how I was just paranoid. I didn't know what to do.
Your legs froze.
So I'm like watching the penis and I'm seeing cars come by, and this kid walks over to the penis and takes a shit in the middle of the penis, dude. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, good for him.
Dude, I was like, the amount of focus and dedication that takes, dude. And he just doesn't even wipe, just pulls up his pants.
Savage.
And we go back to the kid's backyard, just hop in the tent. We're all like crying. And then this kid takes out a legitimate bow and arrow and starts shooting it in the air. And we're like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't know, man. I'm just shooting bow and arrows.
Found this in the backyard. I'm just
at his neighbor's house. And next thing you know, we hear like parents walking around. They had a neighborhood watch.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, they had a neighborhood watch while this kid's shooting bow and arrows at his neighbor's house, dude. And they didn't catch us.
No.
I was like, dude, we're literally in the backyard, like waiting for you. You know what I mean? So that is like
something you remember.
Yeah, that is something like I vividly remember, but I also remember like other attempts at doing that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can honestly say I've only done that with you once.
Yeah. I can honestly say in that moment in time, it wasn't funny at all. But looking back on it, it's legitimately
fucking
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite ones that we did was, the crackheads that live down the street.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many.
I don't think they
houses.
live there anymore. But.
No, but that's fine. Me, you, and a couple of the other kids snuck out of the house one night, and they just raked the yard like in the day. Me, you, and we each started grabbing the leaf bags and just started dumping them back out in the yard and like stacked them on the cars and like filled the bed of the trucks with the leaves that they just raked. Like, it spent all probably like fucking week raking them back, and then we just dumped them all back out and like just to piss them off. Like,
it's terrible.
It's just a little shit like that one. That one's like funny because like it didn't hurt anyone. It didn't damage anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think
it's just like you got to get back out there and clean it up again. Like,
emotionally, it probably scarred them for a while.
That's the best
they were
part.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, there's no
wrong with these
physical
kids?
damage.
Yeah, man. The thing that like hurts me the most is like when I was younger, I was just like, I never want to be like an adult who just like bashes kids for what they're doing. And like here I am, just like fuck all of you.
like to kids, is that what you're saying?
Like not really, but like I'm starting to become that. Where I'm like, what do kids like find? You know?
Yeah, I think you have no right to be that judgmental over kids nowadays. Like,
that's why the memories like they pay off in that sense because I'm like, what was I doing when I was that young?
Yeah, I think you got to step back and look at the bigger picture.
It's just like, well, the argument is like, we did that, and like you could tell an adult that, and like a funny adult would be like, that's awesome. Like I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun
but
as a kid.
you know, obviously, like a mature adult would be like,
a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like you know, like you fucked
You're
up.
going to jail.
but like it's like I think there's like an art form to it. You know what I mean?
To kids being kids.
Just to like what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because like the shit that makes me mad is like say I'm like going for a run and I see a kid who just hops in his like Honda Accord and just goes 90.
Right by you.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this fucking
Okay, I
this
get
is
that.
a 10-mile-an-hour lane, dude. You're going like highway speed and blowing donuts when no one's there. Like, my argument is like, if he was blowing donuts outside of like a K Jewelers, now we're talking.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's like people are watching you, like you're offending a lot of people. That's where it happens. Bro.
But just doing it on the side road while Johnny Salami's going for his
dude,
night
if I'm
jog,
doing
like,
wind sprints and you want to fucking pull a Jeff Gordon and start peeling out when no one's around, like what the fuck?
yeah,
you
gotta
doing,
you
bro?
gotta do that somewhere else.
I should just go have a talk with him. Be like, listen, kids, I'm gonna tell you a story.
It's just at that point, it's like it's not funny. Like it's not fun. Like who are you doing it for? Like you got to do it to get that clout. Why else do
I don't
you do
think
it? You know,
because we like our intention was never to hurt anyone. We just wanted to have a good laugh, and sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, man.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I can't say we didn't laugh good. So that's...
I feel like we were all really good kids, man. I feel like we were.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
we were all really good kids, but like our actions like spoke a lot louder than our words did.
I guess, but I still think we were good kids. I mean, again, like you said, kids got to be kids, so we just found a way to do it.
But like, imagine going into high school, right? Well, no, we were in like middle school. So imagine going to like middle school class, and like the principal calls us down in the office, and think about me at that moment in time, like both of us sitting next to each other, like me just straight face, like people think I'm gonna like call, like, you know, I've never said anything.
You're gonna shoot up a school or something. Like,
yeah,
I got you.
So they already have like their first impression of me, and then the principal's just like, listen, like we heard you guys lit a flaming penis in the middle of like the busiest road around
They
here.
wouldn't even think it's you.
Yeah, straight face. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
But yeah, man, that would be priceless. You
Yeah,
know?
it would. That would be like the best part. You'd have to try and capture that reaction, you know. That would be the best part. It's like it's not even doing it. It's just like watching the people judge you after the fact that you've done it. Is like seeing how they react. That's kind of the best part.
It's kind of like teachers now, like teachers who have seen the podcast or like seen my videos. They're like, wow,
this kid used to do that. He's like, that was him doing that.
They're just like, this is mind numbing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, good to hear you're doing well though.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Got off on a little tangent there, but
yeah, man. But yeah,
so you dressed for the occasion today. You're dressed up a little more than the usual.
I actually just went to Old Navy, dude. So I went to Supercuts. I went to Supercuts, and they were like, "Look, there's gonna be a wait." So I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna go to Old Navy, right next door." And dude, I found these pants, man, and not even gonna lie, dude, I would recommend going to Old Navy like right now.
Navy pants. Like being a
Just
big
go right
guy,
now, man.
Like I fuck
They're
with
like sports pants, but they look like normal pants.
All right.
So they have that like flex fit. You know what
cool.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I went and they were like, "Yeah, can you just provide me your email?" And I was like, "Whenever that happens, like I don't want to be a dick and say no, so I just make up an email that's like close to mine."
All right.
So I go, "Yeah, my email's John." She goes, "Okay." What else? I go, "It's John Skeaoi." She goes, "Okay, so you said John Sikoue," and I was like, "Yeah, that's it." And she looked at me like I was the biggest dick ever, but I was just like, "I'm not giving you my fucking email."
Yeah, lady.
It's like, I'm not giving you my fucking email.
Just put it in there.
Yeah. You want to save 20%? Yeah.
No.
But you suck on these fucking dicks.
You're lucky I'm even buying these shitty pants.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what I did, dude. I fucking got it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna just say, dude. What was I thinking about? I went to Supercuts.
Went to Old Navy after. I said you dressed up for the occasion, man.
I just forgot, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly.
All right, cool.
But that's
cool.
it,
where
dude.
we're at then.
Can't take this seriously, man.
Yeah, no, it's hard when we haven't had a serious conversation ever. Like, really, realistically, I mean, even in like football and like during sports, like I didn't talk to you guys. Like,
Dude, you talk to us all the time.
not really.
I don't think you realize like how little I said though. So like us talking would have been like monumental.
Yeah, exactly. And I would have remembered it, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I don't think we ever.
Why wouldn't you like that though? Why wouldn't you like a monumental conversation?
No, it's not that I wouldn't like it. It just didn't happen. Like,
You don't think so? I feel like we had multiple
You think
conversations.
we've had monumental conversations, you think?
I think every conversation I have is monumental.
Yeah, okay. That's a good way to look at life, then. That's a good way to look at life, John.
No,
Yeah,
but dude, I
no,
feel
I
like
feel
we definitely talked a lot, you know, in high school. Like,
Yeah, we were definitely, like, close friends in high school, but, like, I'm talking about, like, specifically, like, in sports and shit like that, like...
You don't think so?
No.
I feel like we did, man.
All right, yeah.
I feel like in sports I was, like, specifically, like, very quiet.
Yeah, you were.
So
I mean, dude, it's so hard to say that because you're a quiet person. Like, you were, like,
yeah.
on the outside. Like, unless you knew you, but, like, people don't think you fucking said shit. Like, no one thinks you talk.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it was. And I was like, no, this kid talks and he says some fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
I wish we could look up some of the texts I used to send you.
Dude, I thought about that thoroughly, like, throughout the night. I was like, is there any way I can pull up these conversations?
You're not
and
the only
just-
one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
So you
Who
don't
else?
think your mom would, like, laugh, though?
Nah, my mom's got, like, a stupid sense of humor. Like, she doesn't, like...
Did your mom ask to be, like, top 5 nicest people I've ever talked to?
Yeah, no, she's a saint, dude. She'll
Yeah.
give you the shirt off her back, but
But, like, dude, if I let out a joke, like, in front of her.
it depends on
Say
the
we
joke,
were, like,
man.
driving down the road.
Depends on the joke.
Say we're, like, driving down the road, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody's playing.
All right.
We're, like, on a road trip or something.
Okay, trying to picture it.
And I just scream.
With my mom. We're on a road trip
Yeah,
with my
it's
mom.
me, you, and your mom.
And your mom.
Yeah, I was just saying my mom's
Yeah,
in the
Maureen's
back
gotta
with
be
me.
there, too.
Yeah, Maureen's there, dude. Bohemian Rhapsody's playing.
All right.
It's at, like, a subtle volume so you can have, like, conversation. And I just fucking yell, fuck me in the ass, like, at the top of my lungs on the highway.
Yeah, I feel like I'd laugh and, like, my mom might chuckle, but, like, it'd be a weird car ride for the rest of the road trip. You know what I mean? Like, like she might laugh for, like, half a second, and then she'd be like,
I'm not saying, like,
what
she
did I
would
get
laugh at
myself
the
into?
substance of what I said. Like, there's no critical meaning to it. But, like, the randomness, you don't think she'd be like...
Yeah, no, I think she'd laugh. Yeah, but, like... No, that's not like her.
Yeah,
Like, my
it's
mom
not-
doesn't like Will Ferrell and, like, stupid comedy like that.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I fucking love Will Ferrell. Like, he's one of my favorite actors. Like, I'd
Yeah.
watch any movie. Step Brothers, like, hell yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Will
She
Ferrell.
hates that shit.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, go home.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, you know, she has a weird sense of humor. Like, she doesn't find stupid shit funny.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, she might laugh, but, like, if you yelled "fuck me" in the ass while Bohemian Rhapsody
What
was
I
playing
what I
subtly
think
in
would
the
happen
background.
is she'd probably swerve off the road.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
not enough
Probably
to cause...
because you scared her, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, out of fear.
Yeah.
And then you would laugh because you'd keep playing it over and over in your head.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, I don't know how to react. Like, you'd have to put me in that situation, man. Like, put me in the car.
Yeah. I wonder what my mom would do. She'd just be like,
Yeah,
don't...
I feel like your mom doesn't know.
Oh, she does, yeah.
She knows your type of humor.
Dude, so going back to what we were talking about. So your mom came into my mom's work. My mom told me 2 different stories. She goes, yeah, I saw, like, a bunch of people that used to know you today. And I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. She was like, yeah, like, Randy's mom came in. She was like, yeah, we need to go to a show. And I was like, yeah, well, you're not fucking coming. And, dude, then she was talking about this other kid who we used to play basketball with. So his dad goes to see my mom, and she's like, Maureen, like, is that you? And my mom's like, yeah, like, how you doing? And he goes, your son almost gave me a fucking stroke. And my mom goes, what? And he goes, yeah, I saw some of his videos. They're pretty fucked up. My mom's just like, oh, the
That's my
videos.
boy.
Yeah, he's doing well. And, yeah, man, that was the first thing he said to my mom, though. Just, like, no context. Just like, yeah, your son almost gave me a fucking stroke. And she was just like...
Yeah, he must have been watching, like, your Instagram videos or something like that.
It's probably one of the YouTube videos or something.
Yeah, whatever.
I think she knows, but she just, like, doesn't know how to, like, bring it up. Because it's hard to bring up. Just be like, hey, honey, like, I get it, but...
You're missing a couple chromosomes, but...
She just, like, I think she knows what to expect. She's kind of like, listen, like, do your own thing, but I don't want to know what you're saying.
Respectful,
You know what I mean?
as any good mom
like,
should.
It's kind of like when you're spanking
Yeah, okay.
and your mom knocks, and, like, she kind of, like, knows already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
listen,
I
you
try
know.
and time it to where, like, no one's home so that shit doesn't
Yeah.
happen, but, like...
I mean, luckily enough, man, like, I've come close. But, like, if it does happen, dude, I'll literally just take my covers and, like, throw them out the window, just, like, scream fire or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that'll just avoid the situation, you know? That'll avert...
yeah. But, yeah,
Right.
man, I think she obviously she knows. You know what I mean? It would be insane if she was like, yeah, my son is like an honors kid. Like, he's fucking wicked mature.
Yeah.
She's like,
No, she knows that.
yeah.
She knows not to say that.
So, like, you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
How's that, man? Like, how'd you
we've been
guys
together
meet?
for a while, so it'll be like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that like having like, do you still jerk off when you have a girlfriend?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it make it any better, or you think it makes it worse?
Does having a girlfriend make jerking off better? Is that what you're asking? Or does jerking off make having a girlfriend better?
Well, I mean, like,
Because I think
obviously-
both.
Really?
Yeah.
You on both sides? How
Yeah,
can
I
you be
think
on
so.
both sides?
Well, I think they benefit each other. I think having a girlfriend helps jerking off, and I think jerking off helps having a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying now.
I think-
I thought you meant like it's like a bad thing.
No.
You know, like it makes it worse.
No.
Like I thought you were gonna say like you feel like you're betraying your
No, because it's
girlfriend.
like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not cheating on her. It's myself. I've been doing it my whole life. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
You're cheating on her with Asa Akira.
no, and it's not like I'm like a fucking chronic masturbator like I used to be in high school. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, what high school boy wasn't? But it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you probably still are. So I get what you're saying. Like, oh, really? Like, you're not. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, yeah, it's you know, when you can't get that.
Yeah. So
Poo-tang
you've moved
late at
on,
night.
basically, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, moved on from jerking off as much because I have a girlfriend, but it's still good every once in a while just to, you know.
I've always wondered that, man, because like I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. You know, I've obviously been kind of a loner for a while. So like as far as girls go, I just kind of I like watching, like observing relationships, and I'm just
Okay.
like, I wonder if that guy like spanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they definitely do. And if they tell you they're not, they're lying.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Man, I know some guys, man. I feel like, you know, maybe they'll just be like, yeah, like I feel like if I spank, like I'm betraying my girlfriend or something.
Why?
Because they're
Wow.
whipped. Because they're whipped.
Yeah, I
That's
was gonna
why.
say why. Like, what does she want to do with it? Like, what? You can just fucking do your own thing, and if she doesn't want it, she doesn't want it. It's fine. You know, you're not gonna
Really?
have sex every time you want to have sex. It's
I don't know, man. I feel like that might like mess with the intimacy. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to tell my girlfriend and be like, "Yo, you didn't fuck me last night, so I jerked off this morning." Like, no.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Like, no,
violent.
you don't do that. You know, but that's what happens.
It'd be kind of
you
funny
know?
though. It'd be kind of funny if your girlfriend was just like on the couch, like eating popcorn or some shit, and you were like, "Yo, I just rubbed one out to some ebony."
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be funny. I mean, I guess it'd make a weird time, but it depends on the effort you put into it. You know,
Yeah, I'm trying here, man. You know?
trying to break my stone cold or what?
Yeah.
Nah, it's dude. It's just
These
like,
are legitimate questions, but I just. you know.
I feel like I'm answering them pretty legitimately too. You know.
No, I
It's-
mean, I just feel like, you know.
these are
you're-
actual things you think about.
Yeah, these are like legitimate
you're not
questions
just
I have.
saying this
I'm not
for-
just like shooting the shit with you. I'm
Yeah,
like
no, I feel
legitimately
you.
curious.
That's why I'm giving you genuine answers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bullshitting you. You know.
Yeah.
Just spit
How'd
it
you,
as
how,
is.
like, this is another thing I've always wondered, like, did you guys meet on like a dating app, or was it kind of like,
No, it was actually CCRI,
oh, wow.
and a
Holy
teacher.
shit.
Yeah, believe it or not, a teacher actually paired us up in class.
Wow.
Yeah.
What class was it?
It was like a literature class or something like that. And we each had like an essay to write, and they just kind of like peer edited and stuff.
Oh, dude.
It was one of those things where like the teacher was like, "You go with you just turn around and face each other or whatever."
Dude, it's always literature class, too, man.
Yeah, it's always the English, you know, the linguistics, man. I'm good with my words. It's just
Yeah, dude, I remember that happened to me in college, man. There was this chick, her name was Mary, dude.
all right.
Dude, she had tits that, like, the U.S. military would purchase.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like, dude, knobs, bro. And we got paired up, and we had to edit each other's thesis. So, like, both of ours were pretty good. And some dumbass fucking kid reads my thesis and just goes, I don't fucking agree with it. And Mary stood up for me, dude. She was like, I think it's a great fucking thesis.
And
dude,
you didn't wife Mary up?
I had to go to the bathroom. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
that
she's
sounded,
like, she's like a fucking model now, dude.
why didn't you hop on the Mary train, man? It sounded like
She unfollowed me, man. I think she saw the
All right.
videos. and
Yeah,
was
she
like,
probably saw a couple of videos. yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I could see that happen. Like, you got a lot going for you until they really start to know you.
I have that
And
thing
it's
that, like, yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, dude, I thought I was in love, man. And it's all because of English class, dude.
yeah. No,
I mean, if I saw her out at the club or something, and I was like, yo, Mary, you want to see another thesis? Nah, I'm just kidding. That'd be
you
fun.
do that literature homework. Nah, but I mean, I'm thankful for the teacher and shit. But yeah, it was CCRI, man. That was like honestly the best thing that came from that place. That place was hell.
Yeah, I agree, man.
CCRI it's like 13th grade. You know what I mean? Like half the kids from Cumberland were still there when I went there. So it was like,
Yeah, man. I thought I was disabled when I went to CCRI. Like I had like.
You thought you were disabled, like
Yeah.
because of the people around you. You thought you like.
I legitimately.
association?
Yeah, I legitimately felt
I feel
like.
that.
Maybe like I was questioning like maybe this is like where I belong. You know, like maybe
Yeah.
maybe I should be wearing like a Pokemon stuffed animal on my head at all times.
Yeah, that
That's
was definitely the place for it. So
Yeah.
I got in and got the hell out of there as quick as I could, man. Just
Yeah.
got my associate's degree.
How'd you guys start hitting it off though? Like you just like you got paired up and like what was it like? Like
We both smoke, so I mean,
wow, that's depressing, dude.
no, it's not depressing at all.
You just get high together?
Yeah, like in between classes and shit like that. Like
Wow.
we both had a break before that class together, and we found that out just by talking and shit. So we'd go out to my car and just smoke together, and then go back into class or
Dude,
whatever.
you
and,
could
like,
get high before a class.
yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, like honestly, like this goes all the way back to like high school, bro. Like
Yeah.
I smoked in high school, and like, people didn't know. Like I really consider myself like a functioning stoner. Like,
Wow, dude, that's amazing.
yeah, like if you saw me not
Mm-hmm.
baked, it'd probably look a little more weird. Realistically.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You think you'd be like a little more upset or?
I just act a little different. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I can't say I'm like. I don't know. I don't know. I've never.
Yeah, I've never had.
You
that
never
ex-
judge yourself like that outside of the fact.
No, that's fascinating, man. I don't think I've ever met like a functioning stoner.
Yeah,
where I've
no,
been
I-
like,
I
Yeah.
100% like I used to do before work and like I
Really?
go to work. Yeah.
did it make
School.
it like more enjoyable?
Yeah, that's the main reason why I did it. Yeah, because it's just like you just
Yeah.
zone out and like like I said, I used to work at like a store and stuff like that, at Manny's and shit like that. Like, dude, no one came in that place. Like that place was slow all the time, unless it was like a hockey game.
Yeah.
Like on like a Friday night, there was like a high school hockey game. Then it'd be busy, like sharpening skates and stuff. Like during the week, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
I'd get like 3 customers throughout the day, like an 8-hour day. So like,
Yeah.
I'd just lock the door, go out to my car real quick, just smoke a J, go back inside.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, dude, and then it was fine. Nothing.
I've
nothing
never
was
had that
different.
experience, man. I've never been
Yeah.
high and been like, wow.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I mean, it took a long time, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause I remember a couple of occasions we've smoked in the past, like at a couple of friends' house and stuff, and at that time, I acted a lot different, you know.
Yeah.
Same way you would act now, probably.
Yeah.
So it took a long time, but it's just you're just a functional stoner, man.
I've always wondered how people would deal with like random situations though, like when you're high, because I've told this story before. I went to a bowling alley high once,
All right.
and a special needs kid ran into me, and I didn't know how to react, obviously, you
Yeah.
know. And that's an example of like being a functioning stoner. Like if you can handle that situation as a stoner,
Yeah, but that's a tough situation to handle sober. So it's like that's an 8-ball, man. That's a trick one. Like
yeah,
that's a trick. That's
But,
a
like-
trick situation. But
hypothetical, right? So like
Yep.
you're at Manny's, dude,
yeah,
right before you smoke
Blaze
like
it
a
up.
blunt. Yep, you rip it up, dude.
Yep.
You're stoned as shit.
hell yeah,
You go inside.
Yep.
You hear the door open.
cool.
It's me, dude.
Even better,
Yeah.
dude. This is
So you're in like a good mood. You're like, wow, John's here, dude.
Yep.
I take like a $300 stick and just start blind firing everywhere, just swinging it as hard as I can.
It's not my problem, man. That's where like I
Yeah.
think the weed kicks in. It's like if I was sober, I'd be like, bro, get the fuck out. Like, what are you doing? But like if I'm lit, I'm like, bro, like this isn't my shit. Like, what am I gonna do? Take a hockey stick and beat the shit out of you? Like this isn't my merchandise.
yeah.
Like what am I gonna do? I think that's where it would come in, and that's how I would handle that situation. I just
That's admirable, man.
again, it's
Yeah.
just like
I feel like we're at like a fucking human resource meeting, dude. You're like, what would you do in this situation? You're just like,
that's like a job interview.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not my fucking problem.
yeah, you're not
They're
hired.
like, listen,
but-
we fucking like you. Like, when do you want to start?
Yeah, fucking sign me up, coach.
But that's always blown my mind, man. Some people were like, some close people, you know, I'm close with. They fucking do it all the time, man, and they somehow get by. And I'm just like, dude, I remember studying for an accounting exam once. I was at the Cumberland Public Library, and I wore like fancy clothes and just got absolutely blitzed in the parking lot.
Everyone at the
So I
Cumberland
get out of the
Library.
car, dude. 3 seconds later, I step on a piece of dog shit. So like when we go in the fucking monastery, I'm literally just smelling shit. I'm high as fuck. I'm like, bro, do you smell that? I look down. There's like a legitimate human-sized shit on my fucking foot. So I had to go outside and like clean it off, and it still smelled, dude.
Yeah.
But I came back in, and I'm like studying for this accounting exam, and I'm just like trying to be open-minded. I'm like, dude, I get that I'm wicked high, but I feel like if I just focus, I can do this.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a fucking 25 on the exam.
You know why? You got to take the test high after you study.
Oh,
high.
that's right. Yeah, is that true
That's
too?
probably where you fucked up. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, I gotta try that.
I'm telling you, man. brings everything back. I'm telling you, bro. That's how
You're
it
just
works.
so fucking experienced, man.
That's
You're
how
like,
it works,
yeah.
bro. I'm a guru, man. No, definitely not. But no, I mean, it is what it is. It's not for everyone. It is for some people. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell people, man. Now that I don't
Judgment-free
do it
zone,
anymore,
man.
I'm just kind of like, listen, man. Like, if you saw me do it, you'd change your mind. You know, you'd be like, listen, this isn't for you, John.
No, I think the opposite, man. I would love to be around you
Just all the time.
smoking. I would
Yeah.
love to be around you.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, I get it. You know, people used to, dude. I don't think I ever even had to pay for weed when we got high because people were just like,
Yeah.
listen, just tell me
We
what's
need to
on.
see this kid hot.
Yeah, we just want to know what's on your mind, and it was like so fun for other people, dude. But afterwards, dude, on the ride home, I'd be like listening to like Avril Lavigne, like bawling my eyes out. I'm like, what have I become, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it hits everyone
Yeah.
different, man. Sometimes
Yeah.
just getting a vibe. I mean, it all depends on your mood, too, man.
Yeah,
It all depends on your mood prior.
it's always something I wanted though, dude. That's awesome though, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you just have to be fucking calm at all times.
Definitely help. I mean, that being calm helps so you don't get anxious. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But then the smoking helps you be calm, too, once you
Yeah.
learn how to, like, manage it. And
I've also
you can-
noticed that like girls really like relaxed, like high guys for some reason, dude. Like,
I guess.
it's just something I've observed, dude. Like, I used to have this wicked hot professor,
All right.
like a finance professor, and there was this kid who was always high, and he would literally just burst out laughing all the time. I thought it was like the funniest thing in the world. So like, the teacher asked him a question, like a legitimate question, you know. She's like, "What do you think about this investment?" And he just like fucking dies laughing.
But he was
And
getting
the
all the
teacher was like wet as fuck, dude. Like, she laughed so fucking hard, dude.
Good for him, man.
And she like talked to him for the rest of the class. She was like, "So like, what do you do for fun?" And I was just like, "Are you hitting on a
the
student?"
kid
right
got
now?"
an A.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that kid got an A.
It's like, wow, man. Like, I think it's just positive energy, really.
Yeah, it's
That's
gotta be what
must
it
be,
is.
dude.
That and, like, if the girl's a smoker, too, like, she knows she's smoking for free, like, the rest of her life.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's like the deeper shit, man.
Yeah, that's like when they're like girls hang out with guys just to get like free weed and like drinks bought for them and shit like that. Like,
Oh wow, dude, that must happen too.
yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, there's a lot of.
I mean, if my
Yeah.
girlfriend's doing that, she's been with me for way too long. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I've been used personally, like by a lot of
yeah,
girls.
that's what I'm
for,
saying.
Like,
Yeah,
for
just
like
buy a free
food.
drink and yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm sure like a lot of girls are like, "Hey, John's single. You know, doesn't talk to any women. Like, you should ask him to go to Chili's and just fucking use him for
Yep,
like."
and he'll pay for your food and your drinks
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah,
And
and
your
it
own-
goes
yeah.
the same with weed too. I'm sure girls are like, "Damn, I want to smoke a blunt, but
It's
I ain't
fucked
got
up,
no
man.
weed, no money, so let me go."
It's terrible, man.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing, but you know,
That's unfortunate, man. But I don't know, man. I think it's
Gold
just like
diggers,
a
man.
positive energy thing,
gold
man.
diggers.
Yeah, dude. You gotta watch out for him, man.
Yeah, they're out there.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but listen, man. It was great to see you, dude.
All right.
I fucking laughed my ass off on this, man. It was good to see you, man. Like,